Okay. You may have to
Okay.
prompt me.
Okay. So you said as far as customers, we need to strive for
Hmm.
looking at trio capsule customers.
Right. Trio capsule ARO, not paid in full, ARO.
Okay.
Okay. You need to have, 40, your goal is to have 40, when I say 40 a month, 40 ARO customers a month. All right.
Mhm.
That will qualify your business. Okay. And then from that point on, you get your team to do the same thing. All right. And as long as everybody is doing that and duplicating that every month, then everything else happens. Right.
Mhm.
Everything else happens. Now there's more detail we can get into here, but the very first thing is getting that 40 customer count, okay, and everybody duplicating that, okay. Now, as you said, those customers, some of those customers will become team members, and that's great. That's what you want, okay,
Mhm.
because those customers have had a great experience, right?
Mhm.
And people that have had a good experience are more passionate about whatever it is. It's if they go see a great movie, they're more passionate about telling people about it and going in to see that movie, or if they read a great book. Okay, so there's more passion when you've had a good experience, right?
Mhm.
So you get those 40 customers, some of them turn into distributors, which is what you want. Then you replace them with more customers. Okay, you teach them to go out and get 40 customers of their own. Okay, and their customers return team members, and then you keep duplicating. Does this make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Also, a big thing you want to really implement in your business, and you may have, okay, I don't know, but is the HLP, the Healthy Living Plan. Okay. That's really kind of the basis of our business. It's you plus, I like to say, three or four other people, you plus three or four customers, different households will get you started. It'll get you that $100 thank you bonus, right? And then you get those three or four customers. If any of them are interested in joining you in the business, you get them to go out and find three or four customers for them to get that healthy living plan implemented. Okay. And you take them through our plan from a healthy living plan to 2000 plus. Okay. And then on to SC. All right. And your goal as a leader is to stay involved with them to get them to SC, but you also teach them independence from day one. Okay. So again, speaking in general terms, your goal for them is to kick them out of the nest when they reach SC. Okay. And so you need to teach them from day one independence, teach them to become a leader, teach them how to do an event, let them do an event with you there, and then they're on their own. Okay. And when I say on their own, that doesn't mean you don't have contact with them. You obviously will continue contact. You obviously will help them grow. Okay. But you want them to be an independent leader by the time they reach SC. All right. Because what you need to do, and when I say you, I'm speaking to everybody. This message is for everybody. Okay. Is you need to grow wide. Okay. You never stop bringing on team members. All right. By growing wide, all right, it allows you to have what I call insurance in the stability of your business. So, for example, if I have you as, I sponsor you and you're doing great, okay, and you're duplicating, and I sponsor somebody else and they're doing okay, all right, and I sponsor somebody else, they're doing okay. So I have three right under me, but you're just doing fantastic, okay? And then something really drastic happens in your life and you go away. I've basically lost my business, all right, because I put all my time and energy in you because you were really producing. But if I build wide, if I have you and five, six, seven, eight other people, okay, that are frontline to me, if you go away, my business isn't crushed overnight. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
instead of putting all my eggs in your basket, I'm putting my eggs in your basket, but I'm putting my eggs in other baskets by going wide.
Mhm.
Okay. That is the stability of your business. All right. Now, going deep is where you grow your paycheck, okay? But it's always, 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 and I emphasize always best to go wide first, okay? And if you teach right, everybody that you bring on, again, that 40 customer count, they bring on team members, they teach 40 customer count, right? And they keep duplicating, then the deep will happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get wide, train independents, train the 40 customer count, the HLP 2000 plus, and get them to train the same thing and duplicate that, and then the deep happens. That makes sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. Any questions on that?
Anybody else? You guys have questions? Does it make sense? Okay. All right. Sounds like we're good.
All right. Any questions on the product? We jumped into the business, but I didn't ask if there's any product questions.
Okay, guys. Nikki, do you have any questions? I feel like you unmuted yourself.
Yeah, Michael. I actually have somebody on here that isn't a teammate.
Okay.
He has never experienced the product. What would you say to somebody that has never experienced a product but knows it's rock solid, it's high quality? What would you say to them, like right off the bat?
I guess I'm a pretty simple guy. So I would say, hey, give it a try. What can it hurt to give it a try? Give it a try, and I will guarantee you, if you give it a try and you're consistent, meaning you take it every day, okay, you will see some changes in your health. It could be very subtle, or it could be dramatic. Everybody is different, okay? It could be as subtle as your hair grows faster, or your fingernails grow faster or stronger. It could be you're sleeping better at night, or you have more energy. It could be dramatic changes, and like I said, everybody's different. Some people experience weight loss, okay, or some people, when I say weight gain in the right way. Some people are so thin they need to have muscle mass, okay. So everybody's different, but what's going to hurt if you give it a try for 4 months, consistently give it a try, and then stay connected with whomever that, and I'm talking to a general customer. Stay connected with whomever has present the product to you, okay, so they can talk to you about some of those subtle changes or dramatic changes that you're experiencing. One thing that happened to me personally was I used to suffer from migraines. And I was at a meeting I've been on Juice Plus now 7-8 years. I was at a meeting 2 years ago, and was just talking to somebody, and they said, you know what, when I started taking Juice Plus, my migraines went away. And I started thinking, you know what, I didn't even realize, but since I started taking Juice Plus, my migraines didn't go away. And I didn't even realize it until somebody brought it to my attention that their migraines had gone away. But so again, sometimes it's so subtle you don't even know. So you just got to give it a try, and I guarantee you will experience some health changes. How's that?
That's great. So is that your story? Is that what you share with other people? Maybe, like, can you elaborate more on your story, maybe? Like what you experienced?
With my health,
Yeah.
I guess my health journey, I was very skeptical of Juice Plus. My background, I sold medical devices for 25 years before coming over to Juice Plus. And I was very skeptical. I ran marathons, played tennis, played soccer. So, I was very health conscious, if you will. How could that really help me? But, I was willing to give it a try. Okay. Because I was actually started to interview here at Juice Plus. So, well, you know what, I'll give it a try. I don't think it's going to help me, but I'll give it a try. And I did notice, the first thing I noticed was my hair and my nails. My hair started growing a little faster. My nails were growing like crazy. Okay. And I have 4 boys, and they were taking it. I could tell they were, again, for us, it was really subtle. I could tell they weren't suffering from the school crud that all the other kids were getting. All right. For me personally, also noticed at about 6 months, so it wasn't like overnight. This, I had to change. About 6 months into taking it, I realized that my cravings had changed. Okay, that I was starting to crave more fruits. I have a big sweet tooth. Hey man, I tell you, I'm not the best of eaters, but a big sweet tooth, especially at nighttime. And I realized I was starting to crave fruit at night as opposed to that chocolate. So I recognized that was a big change for me. So again, in the migraines, which I didn't even realize that I've stopped suffering migraines for years, but I didn't realize that until somebody actually pointed that out to me. And there's, again, start sleeping a little better. I always slept pretty well, but start sleeping a little bit deeper, I think. So that was, my story is more subtle than other people's stories. Now, I will tell you, as a big runner, I used to be a big marathon runner and ran competitively. I did, when I started drinking Complete, in particular post-run, I did realize my recoveries were much faster. Okay, I recovered much faster, so I was able to put in another hard workout sooner than I ever had been before. That was, that was something that Complete brought to the table for me, and the Vineyard blend as well. So that's kind of my health story, if you will. So does that answer that?
Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Other questions? Oh, I didn't hear that. Did you just say something?
Any other questions? Okay. No product.
All right. Easy group.
I know. Come on, guys.
I have a question about the Complete.
Uh-huh.
And I've listened to Dr. Jan Roberto kind of break down the Complete. But do you think it's the fruits and vegetables in the Complete that help you recover so much as far as like your marathon running?
Yes. Okay. But I think what it is, it's the fruits and vegetables, but it's the fact that I'm getting more nutrition to the cellular level, okay, than I ever had before. Again, pre-complete days, post-workout, I'd eat a banana and I would stretch. I'd take a cold shower. I wasn't strong enough to get in an ice bath, but I would take a cold shower and things like that. So I continued to do that. But when I had it Complete, I think it was just getting more nutrition at the cellular level, which helped keep as we know, the studies talk about, it helps with inflammation. Okay. And so I think all of that combined, okay, with Juice Plus, I don't think you can ever point to one thing directly. I think it's, a combination, again, of that healthy living, that healthy lifestyle. And I think just adding the Complete with that many more fruits and vegetables helped. Okay. So it's a very general type answer, but that's more nutrition at the cellular level.
Not to be not to hog all your time, but I do. Okay, so a lot of my customers, they get Complete, like they can wrap their mind around shakes, because everyone now shakes are it, and we're such an on the go people, but
right.
It's hard for people to understand fruits and vegetables in a capsule or salad in a capsule.
Right.
how do
Right.
you explain to someone in like 1 to 2 minutes what Juice Plus really is in like in the capsule form or gummy form?
Yeah, that depends. Okay. I'm just going to give you the simple answer. All right. But it really depends on the person. All right. And how well you know them, what type of relationship you have with them, what their background is. But basically, if I only have 20 seconds and I don't know anything about you, it's whole food. Okay. It's whole food nutrition in a capsule. It's fruits and vegetables and berries in a capsule, whole food, and it has research behind it that has nutritional density, and that's as simple as you can make it. Okay, now it depends on your background and how well I know you, and how much time I have if I go into more detail. Okay, I think the answer is always in the questions you ask. All right, so ask as many questions as you can before you give an answer. Okay. Know ask what their diet's like. Okay. Ask, and again, it's all about the setting and the relationship and all that, but, ask what kind of diet they have, what they're eating, hold on a second, what they eat on a daily basis, what their health goals are. Okay. What they think good nutrition is. All right. What's important to them from a healthy standpoint? What is their lifestyle like? These are all questions that if you can ask those type of questions, then you are better armed to give an answer to exactly what Juice Plus in a capsule is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's just those type of questions in the relationship. A lot of times you have a lot of credibility. Okay. And when I say you, I'm talking to you directly, but everybody on the phone, you have credibility within your friends, your family, and people you don't even know. Okay. Never discount that. People when I say buy, you buy from people you like. Okay. You go to stores that you like, right? And there's a certain amount of trust there because you like them. You trust them, right? It's the same true with Juice Plus. Okay. You have a certain amount of credibility. Okay. People like you. Okay. Most people don't need to know about the research. You say it's good. I trust you. I believe you. Okay. And you move forward. All right. Most people buy from who they like. Okay. The stronger the relationship, the better it is. Okay. So again, to me, you build that relationship, and then you start introducing Juice Plus. But you don't necessarily introduce Juice Plus from, you and I just meet and you hit me with Juice Plus right away. You don't know anything about me. Find out about me. Okay. Find out as much as you can about the other person. I think that's really important. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I call myself a little Facebook stalker.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So now where are you in the business?
Nikki, are you there? She just got promoted to sales coordinator. I don't know if we lost her.
Oh, great. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
She won't be there long either. She's moving. She's really doing a great job. So, Michael, I have a question for you. Everyone always thinks that, like, when they, they're like, oh, I should have gotten in the business years ago. And I'm like, no, really, the time is now to get in the business. That's my opinion. I have to believe you think the same thing. Will you expand upon that? Yeah,
boy, there's so many directions I can go with that, with the question and the answer to that. It looks like there's Nikki. Number one, we are at a historic growth right now. Okay. when it comes to, we look at three parameters. We look at sales, we look at AROs, automatic reorders, and dealers, new dealer ads, people coming into the business. And all three of those markers are at record highs. And every day it gets better than the day before. Okay. So if you are new in this business or you're thinking about coming into the business, there's really no better time than right now. Okay. Now, Christy, it looks like your team is young. Okay. Here's a statistic I'm going to throw out at you. Since the baby boomer generation, okay, right now the millennials, there's 75 million millennials about to come into the market, if you will. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that is the biggest population boom we've had since the baby boomer population. Okay. So the Gen X, there was a dip. Okay. Gen Y, a little bit of a dip, but now with the millennials, there's a big population boom about to hit kind of our window of, 30 to 45-year-old. Okay. So again, to answer your question, there's no better time to start than right now.
Awesome.
All right.
Yep. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things that I wanted to ask, but I want to make sure none of the other team members have any questions, because I really want to make sure, they can talk to an expert. But if someone else asks, I'd rather have them ask. But just if they don't, my question is also, Juice Plus not only inspires healthy living around the world, but they also inspire healthy giving. And I think that's really amazing to set our company apart, because they really do have the best interest with everyone involved. So I would like for you to touch on that. I know we only have 4 minutes left, but in case someone has another question, I want them to hop in real quick.
Okay.
Anybody? All right, go for it, Michael.
Okay. All right. As you know, our mission statement is to inspire healthy living around the world. Okay. And I'm going to say that the subtitle to that is inspiring healthy giving around the world. And when I say we, I don't mean us here sitting in this office here in Collierville, Tennessee. I'm talking about all of us. We're all in it together. Everybody on this phone. So when I say we, that includes you on this phone. There are basically 4 charities that we concentrate on, being the Volunteers of America, okay, the Church Health Center, the Boys and Girls Club, and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Now, quickly, with those 4, the Volunteers of America is one of the oldest charitable organizations in the United States. And we've just partnered with them to give away 10 million meals through over the next 5 years. Okay. And that's all of us participating in that. They take care of when I say the worst of the worst, I mean, they take care of people that the other charities don't take care of. Okay. They're a great organization. I would encourage everyone to Google them and take a look at the work they do. But you guys are making it happen. 10 million meals over the next 5 years that you're going to provide to the neediest of needy. The Church Health Center is really the faith-based nurse community, and these are nurses that kind of set up and offer medical care to the working poor, people that can't afford insurance. And this is a big organization. I don't remember exactly how many nurses are involved with that, but it's in the tens of thousands that are involved with that, and it's getting larger every year. It's really getting a lot of coverage. So that's the other organization. Of course, the Boys and Girls Club. We all know about the Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Club gives a safe haven for kids in some of the poorest neighborhoods to kind of get off the street and to be able to go somewhere and have a safe environment. At 18, though, they're most of them end up back on the streets. And here in Memphis, Juice Plus started the Votech Center, which we built the Votech Center, and the Tower Guard's a part of that. They also do automotive. They teach trades there. And what happened was 90 some odd percent of the kids, when they turned 18, basically ended up back out on the streets. And now, since we started the Votech Center, they have 100% graduation into jobs. That's something that you guys did. That is huge. You don't understand how big that is, but that's huge. And that has become the model for all the Boys and Girls Club across the United States and Canada and other places. So thank you. I know when I speak for the kids, thank you for that, for what y'all do. And then the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is a hospital here based in Memphis that treats kids with childhood cancers all over the world. Okay. And so those kids and their families come into St. Jude for, treatment, and they never receive a bill. And that is all done through donations and through the work that you do every day, goes to, helping those families at St. Jude during a really traumatic time in their lives. So again, you're doing great work, and Juice Plus is making all this happen, and you're part of the Juice Plus family. How's that?
That is perfect. Thank you so much, Michael. We can't thank you enough for your time and your knowledge and all that stuff. So thank you. And we look forward to seeing you in Nashville.
Yeah,